2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Strap yourself in because we're about to get started for this wonderful tournament. Let's go. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always circle this one in my diary. I'm thrilled you could be with us as well. This putt is of 9 feet. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
The second hole of player Sayona, Rich, less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. Good look at a birdie here. He's currently tied for first.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
A par putt awaits. Job done. Let's head to the next. And he's now the solo leader in this event. The 4th hole at Playa Sayona is a short par 4, but there's so many different ways it could go wrong for you.
Longer hitters in the game are certainly going to be tempted to go ahead and give her a whirl, but there's a lot of trouble both left and right with water and bunkers. So lay up just a little bit shy of this green, have just a short wedge for your second, but you got to be spot on. This green has got all kinds of movement to it.
And tapping it in for par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, as short as the par 4 4th is, Rich, the 5th makes up for it and then some.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left, all the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Holding steady in first place after that one. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. And Rich, as we dive into this second round action, our featured player is off to a great start.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Okay, let's get back to the action. A putt here to move to 16 under par. All right, Henny, what's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
He sits in first position. Hole number 11 is a par 4. From about 130 yards here.
Oh, go on. You can do it. The green is right there.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, you like the look of those hands. In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Standing over his second shot.
Looking great now.
Okay, time to return to the action. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
You would love to just sit up there and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. Ooh, watch this one break. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 15 under par for the event. And he's safely on the green with that shot. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
Great touch here.
Well, that's a bonus. Mark that down on the card. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is about 16 feet. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Waist area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And back to the course with the live action. Would it be nice to make this putt? This is for eagle. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's going to go pretty significantly right to left.
Starts off looking good.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And just checking back in with the standings. And he continues to lead this tournament. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Third round coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
5 feet coming up to the cup. That's very impressive.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
This one starting out way out to the right.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Playing this shot from 120 yards. This one's going right at the pin here.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Yes, what a tee shot indeed, going right back into the ocean. Just a very picturesque hole, soaking it all in. Sometimes you can get lost in the beauty of how difficult this hole can be. Some runoff areas both left and right. A challenging second shot to find the green.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Come on, be friendly. Listen up, ball. Steady.
It's a delightful little fade, that.
Nice out the rough here.
Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short? Yeah, not much to sweat there. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good playing, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Well, Rich, we're into the final round here, and someone's going to walk away with a trophy. What do you think the chances are of this player?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Always nice when the birdie putt's a short one.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. John, you got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a pretty favorable lie considering.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, the putt will start out pretty straight. Take a little turn to the right, nearing the hole.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, a little off the target with that one. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. He has this putt to win the tournament. And in goes the winning putt. What a moment, Rich.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week, filling it up.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.